Insults insane criteria for women. Let's see if these are actually insults. By share on the wall. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's see.
Incel, a member of an online community of mostly heterosexual young men who consider themselves unable to attract a female partner. And this is just one of them. His name is Wrestling Otaku, and he is a small YouTuber who usually bases his content around anime or wrestling reviews, but other times he goes on these very intense and long rants about how much he despises women and ultimately blames them for his lack of dating prospects.
Anime women are, as a whole, just better.
You should go my route. You blame yourself for all of it. You should go my route. I am at fault. Interesting.
Than real life women. But when you look at women in this generation, they are nasty, selfish, conceited, greedy. You know, they start fights for no reason, pick fights for no reason. They're unapproachable. You can't ask them for anything. They want everything handed to them. There's a number of things that I could list.
So, average human behavior, because that's the majority. A lot of humans, not the majority, but a lot of humans have at least one of these. That's nothing unique.
He actually kind of went viral last year for his video titled "My List of Requirements for Any Woman to Date Me."
I'm not in the dating scene anymore, and I have my reasons for not being.
Me neither. But my reasons are that I have that I already am committed. That's the huge difference. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the huge difference.
In the dating scene anymore. Valid reasons.
And then he goes on his usual rant about how women are to blame for him being voluntarily celibate. He volunteered to be celibate. It was my decision to be celibate, nobody else's. All right?
And that is the fact that women this generation just ain't worth it. Nowadays, they seem to think that guys like us have to live up to their standards. We have to live up to their expectations. And if we don't...
Now this dude, we can clearly tell the bro is not voluntarily celibate. There is worlds between me and this guy. There's worlds between me and this guy.
Well, we ain't.
So in an attempt to turn the tables on these women, Otaku lists his own crazy and outlandish dating criteria.
I have created a list of requirements that a woman must meet in order to date me. And yes, this is for women only. Because I'm not no fruitcake, I don't swing in the other way, okay? There's no sausage party over here. So get that out of your...
Okay. Guys like this, I'm sorry, he looks like a Discord mod, just a observation. He does look like a Discord mod. He does look like a Discord mod.
Your minds right now. From me, I'm telling you, this is strictly for women only.
Yeah, I think based on your title, my list of requirements for any woman.
We can tell. You know, trans women would fall into the category, so yeah, maybe I understand people with sunglasses indoor or caps on. They want to look cool. It's just cope. It's just cope. Alright, I missed this one. I just want to help. Your promise will bring you a life full of misery. Yes, yes it will. Yes it will. But it's my choice. Like, what else am I gonna do? Break the promise? Hell no. I would give anything to for that to not happen. But anything, my dear, anything is not enough. I can't do anything. You need to let it rest. You need to let it rest. I will talk a lot about this occasionally. But you need to let it go. I can't do anything.
To date me, we all gathered that. But thank you so much for clarifying.
I don't have a problem if somebody identifies as homosexual or gay if you're a man and you like another man, or if you're a woman you like another woman. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh wow, Otaku, that is so based of you. I didn't think you were an ally like that, but honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
That's your preference, that's your choice, whatever have you. And it is a choice. It is a preference. Get the f out of here with this, oh, you know, you're born that way, or they're born that way. Bullshit. So you mean to tell me that women are born straight, or they come up straight for most of their life, and then all of a sudden they just turn gay or turn lesbian? F off.
You know, maybe
Well, I do know. I don't know. I've seen occasionally gay people turn to God and then no longer be gay. I don't know. Maybe it works. I have no idea. Someone's clearly homophobic. or he does not understand the concept of that stuff. Could be either.
Otaku's onto something here. You know, before I watched this video, I identified as bisexual. But now that I'm watching it, I strongly believe that I am now a hardcore lesbian. Thank you, Otaku.
Okay, first off, very important. You must be moderately attractive. Now, what I mean by that is, I don't mean you have to be Tyra Banks or America's Next Top Model attractive. I don't mean you have to be a perfect 10. You could be a 5 or a 4 and I would still date you, you know? And at the very least, you keep your appearance up. You take care of yourself at the very least. Brush, shower, clean your clothes, stuff like that. You know, just all that requires you take care of yourself.
I mean, I'd love to hate on this, but I think he makes a fair
I mean, yeah, that's not an issue. That's fine. He's right.
point. I don't think anybody would want to date somebody who doesn't take care of themselves, you know, visually or hygiene-wise. I think it's kind of like a...
To put it in Shuon heads words, men, wash your penis.
Basic prerequisite to any relationship. Unless, of course, you're into guys who are like 7 foot tall, green, swim in swamps, have a talking dog.
Some of you guys in chat are into Shrek.
Donkey, Daddy Shrek? He can be as dirty as he wants, but you better shower.
You must be independent. You must have your own job and make your own money. I'm not providing for you. I'm not your daddy. I'm not no f***ing sugar daddy. I'm not your f***ing personal bank. I'm not your f***ing personal loan agent. No freebies over here, all right?
It's always funny to hear men who have no gold, no money, no income, complain about women who are gold digging. Nobody's digging your gold.
I wanna I would have loved to take care of a woman. Now his dating preferences make me mad. Fuck you. That's just average human. You should take care of yourself regardless of what. Well, regardless of what is I wouldn't say regardless of what. That you can say that, but then the people that fall into a deep depression. Yeah. For those, it gets harder. Love that remembers me on a video I watched yesterday, reaction to Brazilian waxing. You should check that out for reaction. I've reacted to Brazilian waxing before. I'm never doing that again.
Gold, Otaku. Don't worry, you can keep all of that gold to yourself.
A woman must know how to cook and be willing to cook at all times. Now, I'm not trying to be...
Both should know how to cook. This is a universal survival skill. If you can't cook, you're cooked.
Don't sit here and come, oh, you're sexist. No, it has nothing to do with that. It is just, I expect a woman to know how to cook. It's just as simple as that, you know?
It's funny how boldly Otaku claims earlier that he does not want to be your daddy. He's not your daddy, and he is definitely not your sugar daddy. But in the same breath, he talks about how he wants a woman to cook for him whenever he needs it. That kind of sounds like a mommy role to me. I think you want a mommy. A mama. Make me a sandwich, mama. I am huggy, mama. Do you know how to cook, Otaku? Do you know your way around a kitchen? Of course you don't. You're a man. And men, they go to war. And I don't see you on the front lines supporting our troops, okay? God bless America. see you posting hentai reviews on YouTube.
It is once again time for another edition of the Phantom Anime Reviewers Head Review.
So let's leave dated gender roles behind before we both have to fulfill our ends of the bargain.
A woman must be willing and ready to give me anytime I want it. That's right, anytime,
No, if she doesn't want to, I have the respect of. Wouldn't want to. She would have to respect that as well. I don't see it that way. If you're depressed, I think they should focus on your mental health, not a relation. You should focus on your mental health, not a relationship. Yeah, but you also have to consider that there's high functional depression. You will never notice that these people have depression because they act like normal human beings. I think a person can ask for a traditional role in a relationship, but you better follow your side as well. Obviously, yeah, makes sense, right? Makes sense.
any time of the day. Obviously not in public. Well, hell, you know, if if we're in a situation, maybe in public. But yeah, if you want to do some kinky shit, but
no woman wants to do kinky shit with you. No woman. Newsflash. I don't know if you already reacted to the Soul Bay downfall video. Nope, not yet.
well, again, I don't want you to give me no attitude or none of that shit. Or, oh, I don't feel like it. I don't want to hear none of that shit. You must be willing to give it up to me at any point of the day. Because I've actually had relationships where I've had females tell me that they will give me anytime I wanted it. You don't believe me? I got the messages, so.
Oh, alright, okay. Well, I'd love to see those messages, Otaku.
If I'm getting no messages, you are not getting any messages in the first place. The women don't even look at your account if I'm not getting messages. I can tell you that much. Is this Jabba the Hutt with sunglasses really trying to pull a pickup artist? No, his dating preferences. His dating preferences.
And it's not that I don't believe you, it's just, you know, out of general curiosity. Let's see them.
If we're in a relationship and it's romantic, consensual, I expect you to be ready to give it to me at any time.
Now, I hope this isn't the first time Otaku is hearing about consent, because even if you are in a romantic relationship, or you're married, or you're even casually seeing each other, that doesn't really give you automatic consent, so you'll still have to make a reasonable attempt to ask for it every single time. And the best consent is usually an...
Has he said his preference is 2D? Yes, he has said before. He has said before, He has said before, that anime girls are just better. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't think any women I know would choose him. Yep. I don't know a single woman that would either. Huh, that's the only similarity between him and me. We're in the same boat, just different sides occupied.
enthusiastic yes. And if you don't get an enthusiastic yes, better stay clear of that, as you might get in a bit of trouble, and maybe a lot of trouble. Maybe you'll end up in jail.
Finally, whenever we're by ourselves, wherever we're alone, at home, or in private, you must call me master at all times.
Yeah, I'm out. Hi Stan, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Look at this smug motherfucker. Incorrect buzzer sound. That's the otaku real. Look at this smug face. Look at he can't take it even serious himself. He can't even not master. Good case and Bice don't even want him real. Nah, FBI, pick this one up right now. He's the definition of anime. There's a threat to humanity. Of course, this guy would say something like that. I think his hard drive needs to be checked. That is wild.
Like when you come in the door, like say for example, if you're coming in from the store or coming in from work and you see me and I'm doing whatever, you greet me. When you greet me, I expect you to say, "Hello, master."
What the hell? Oh my God!
When you wake up in the morning, when you wake me up or whatever have you, or I wake you up or whatever, I expect you to greet me by saying "Good morning, master," or "Good evening, master," or you know, any kind of stuff like that.
So, after receiving an
You know what the funny part is? You know what the funny part is? Knowing this world, this guy probably has a chick. Because the bad people always have partners. And then there's me. I'm cooked. I feel disgusted from the screen. Real.
obvious amount of backlash over this original video on Reddit and Twitter, Otaku did make 2 separate follow-up videos in response.
I want to make this video as, I guess you could say, a follow-up.
Women have to pay $100 for a date with me. He's going to say maid outfit, I'm calling it now. Incoming. Everyone who heard this is entitled to compensation from that intense exposure to radioactive cringe. No. I'm not providing any compensation.
To a video that's back in December, that I uploaded back in December, has gotten quite a bit of attention in regards to the subject matter because, you know, people just take things that I say so serious. You know, I'm such a serious person, man. Yeah, a bunch of people who have absolutely no idea who I am, have never seen this channel, don't watch my videos or content beforehand, yet they're at liberty to divulge or, you know, see whether or not I'm being serious in a video. Yeah, you know, good going there.
So Otaku isn't completely wrong here. I did see other YouTubers, commentary people covering Otaku's original video, and they don't go into his like backlogs, his entire discography. But that's not really like what I do when I find somebody on the internet. I want to know everything I can about them. So I dig up some stuff that doesn't look that good.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What the fuck did she dig up? More like, hello, incel, good morning, incel. This is when people talk about incels, this is what we should be talking about.
Good for you. And that verifies that the whole thing isn't actually a joke or satire after all, and that you do in fact highly dislike women. Trigger warning, violent descriptions of DB.
The reason why I put that video out there in the first place was basically to prove a point. You see, I'm showing you how women are. All you are judgmental, superficial pieces of trash. That's all you are. And I sit here and I call this out, and then I get attacked. Go figure. You want to sit here and talk about what I bring? What the do you bring? No wonder these bitches are in abusive relationships and all that shit. And you sit there on social media, and
What is this? What is this? What am I watching? The problem is there's somewhere out there there's a woman that has low enough self-esteem that will take this guy. God, I love women. I love women so much. Women are so cool. Women are great. Women are really great. There's one particular woman that is especially great.
cry about how there are no good men. You don't want a good man. As far as I'm concerned, you bitches, a lot of you, not every single one of you, you deserve to get abused.
See, I don't know why Otaku...
No, they don't. No, they do not deserve this. You are also not a good man. Sorry to break it to you. A good man does not call themselves a good man. He's definitely not a good man. Nope. Absolutely not.
Once again doubles down on women as if they are the ones reacting or getting angry over the original video, when it's like mostly men, and it's mostly on Reddit, and Reddit's population is the majority male. I do have to mention though that within that video where he says really horrible things, he does
But still almost 30, it's still over 30%. That is still wild. We don't have now. Okay. We don't have GTA 6. We have him. No, just no. That's not something a good man would say. Nope. What I need you to react to. What? I'm 42. Whoa! You're the second oldest here. All I learned in the last 20 years, most women are stupid. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I think that there's a lot of problems with that people don't understand, especially between the dynamics between male and female. That's why it seems that the other gender is stupid. Like women think of us that we're stupid. Let's be honest. Never put them on the pedestal, they will rip you off. You should generally never put anybody on a pedestal, actually. I would even go for most, not all. I wouldn't even say most. I think most women are rational, normal. It is just that the algorithm has fed us. You just look at those crazy podcasts. That is, the women that are at these crazy podcasts, they're not the average woman.
later talk about how he sympathizes with certain DV survivors that he knows personally.
I'm gonna say this right now before anybody twists my words. I 100% sympathize with abuse victims. I've even met some of them. There's one in specific, one girl, one woman I'm friends with. She is the victim of an abusive relationship with a piece of shit who she was married to, and she's trying to get out of this marriage, but this scumbag won't sign the divorce paper.
So as you can see, I am confused by Otaku. There's like so much cognitive dissonance within his videos. Like, he tries to be this hardcore incel, but then he has like a moment of weakness, softness, empathy, which baffles me. On top of that, he's actually very anti-Republican and very anti-Trump.
So here we are again, huh? Donald Trump running for office in 2024. You want my reaction? Here's my reaction. It's very simple.
But see, this is what I mean. While being very politically progressive,
What is this? What is this? What is this? The Democrat incel? What the heck is this? What am I watching? What am I watching? Let It Go by Kota Animation? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
he's also somehow against women, but only like certain women. Like, for example, he really hates Pokimane for no reason.
So Pokimane to me is an
I mean, I do dislike the chick as well. I do dislike her as well. Cause she's a scumbag, but that's a separate situation.
absolute bitch. She's a cag. She's every word, every negative word you could think of when it comes to a woman. She is that. Okay, you are absolutely a disgusting, vile piece of trash. Sorry, excuse for a streamer. You are an ugly bag.
And it's so funny seeing this video because Otaku doesn't post about Twitch or streaming. He's exclusively in the anime or wrestling scenes. Like, what does Pokimane have to do with those? And then it all started to make sense. Otaku has fallen victim to the manosphere, red pill, Andrew Tate type communities online. And it became so obvious to me once I realized that, because incels love to hate Pokimane for literally no reason. So at the end of the day, I realized that Otaku makes these women bashing videos in order to impress
I dislike her because she's greedy as fuck with her stupid cookies. Ever since that, I have a massive dislike. Can we talk about how his forehead looks bigger than it's supposed to be, or is it just me? You could land the entire US Air Force on it.
Other incels online. He seems kind of lonely, and I think he's just trying to make friends with similar-minded men online. Because those communities do reflect his frustrations with modern dating and the modern dating scene, as seen in his video titled "The Riz Master Strikes."
There's no way. There's no way. Brace yourself, chat.
Again.
One of the names that I go by is the Riz Master. I've still gotten more play from women than any of you will ever see in your lifetime. You guys don't get any play for it. The only thing.
The problem is, look at my situation. He might be right.
The only play you get is play from other men. I'm not necessarily
He's not right.
as big with the ladies as I have been saying in years past. And you're probably asking yourself, well, what's changed? Everything's changed. Society's changed. The way people, view things have changed. The world has changed. Dating scene has changed. Everything. There's been a huge change in the world in the last 10 years. A lot of shit has gone down in the last 10 years.
Gross weight scale has changed.
So do I think Otaku is a bad person? No, but I do think he has a lot of work to do before he can go anywhere near another woman. And I'm not saying this to be like hateful, I'm just saying that incels have a long history of pew pew shootings. And if you happen to be watching this, Otaku, I'm really sorry about all of the dating troubles that you have had in the last couple of years. Dating, honestly, kind of sucks for everyone right now. You're not alone in that. I swear to God, dating apps have stopped.
I mean, there's some category of people where it sucks especially. Me. Now the wristmaster more like I need a Big Mac at McDonald's. Robert Brownie Jr. If a woman touches him, I think she will explode. I think that there's women out there who would do that. Sorry to tell you that. There's somewhere a woman out there that would do that. I'm not that funny, I know. Hehehe.
Stopped working. I think they used to work, right? But now they definitely do not. And it's not even you, it's like everybody. And like, if you don't go to clubs or bars, and if you're an introvert, where do you go to meet people, But to sit there and to blame society or women for that matter, it's kind of lazy.
Again, buddy, do it like me. I'm the problem.
I think you should work on yourself and become the best version of yourself and work on being happy. And then you'll be able to attract a great partner for the rest of your life. But right now, as it stands, I just think you're too angry and too sad. And I really recommend therapy. Therapy. And that goes for everybody. Everybody should go to therapy. We're all broken people. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join my Discord, follow my Instagram, and I'll see you.
That's the end of the video. That was an interesting watch. I did not see that coming. Yeah, very, very interesting.